now see gas and dust, which is being heated up in the collision between those galaxies.
Right.
And that
Here's my
place
fucking
where new
question.
stars are being born today.
Here's my
So
question.
we're actually seeing the process of creation of new stars in this region. And then when we look in the background here, we see not only the galaxies at 300 million light years, but also stars in our own galaxy.
Where's the picture?
Of you. I do
When was this, by the way?
Maryland is proud, at least on this day, to be the center of the universe. And thank you. Thank you to Goddard. Thank you to Space Telescope.
He said thank you to God. I think he said thank you to Goddard. No, he said thank you to God. Right, where is it? Where's the fucking picture? Right, right, here we go. Right. Be back to the game in just a minute. I hope I've not unpaused it, have I? No, I've not. Oh, just take your time, yeah. Take your time. Jay Weir, Kidney, thanks to subs. Hello, Wisconsinville, Alabama. Fucking love it. Take your time, aye.
A closed-door session, deep field. And it's also a deep field with a cluster. So why don't we walk through this just a little bit? So if we come up and look at this...
Why have we got these fucking 4 screens in this day and age? This is a fucking NASA thing. What the fuck is this? Why have we got this like it's fucking 1993?
Image, first of all, it's really gorgeous. And it's teeming with galaxies.
Well, what I want to know though, everybody, is... Now, see these pictures you fucking see here? There's been, you know this, what would you call it? What do you call it? Fucking space. Is it called something like the, no hand of God, but, no, that. What's this fucking thing? Pillars of creation. Right. See this? See that? That kind of thing. Am I right in saying that this picture doesn't fucking exist? Am I right in saying that this isn't how it looks? This is not how it looks. It's all colourised and shit like that. This isn't how it looks. It isn't nice wee yellow bits and blue bits and all that kind of foggy stuff and, that is not... It's been enhanced. What does that mean? Do you know what I mean? What does that mean? And with this, is this the picture?
And that's something that has been true for...
Obviously, these wee star things, it's no like that. What is it? What does it really look like?
Every image we've gotten with Webb, we can't
that is the
take
picture.
Sky.
That's an enhanced infrared pic. Now, Kate is writing in NASA stuff and all the rest of it. Kate, is this the actual picture taken from the telescope straight to here on Earth?
Everywhere we look, as we're looking at it, what we're seeing is not just all the galaxies, but there's a cluster here.
No.
So the cluster are all the white.
NASA never releases raw images, Limmy, says Angus, or as if it's some sort of like policy. And, Limmy, you can take a piss all you want, but the policy is, they never do that. So I don't know why you'd gone on about it like you've just discovered something. Everybody knows it. NASA never release the raw images. Oh, you mean in a conspiracy theory way?
We're seeing them as they looked back in time, right? The speed of light is only so fast. And so as we're seeing distant galaxies out in space...
All right, so the speed of light is not fast enough for you. Okay. Right, I'm here not on now.
We're seeing them as they
Unbelievable,
look
this lot.
about the time the sun and the earth...
Right, so what is... So see this? Like that there? That orange thing, that kind of... That there and... That... This is not how it looks. She just answered it. Gravitational lensing. Gravity does that, right?
And then behind the cluster, we have the the gravity of the cluster is distorting and warping our view of what's behind. And so there are these galaxies that look
So if you imagine a glass of water and one of your friends stands behind a glass of water, it's kind of like that.
stretched and pulled, kind of like they've been magnified because they've been magnified by the gravity of the cluster, just like Einstein said they would. And, you know, it's really
Oh, fuck Einstein, that fucking nuclear bomb cunt! Here's the heathen! Here's how you fucking make a nuclear fucking bomb, that cunt.
really, there's so much detail here. We're seeing these galaxies in a way that we've never been able to see before.
Don't mention him to me, seriously.
There's just, and I encourage you as you grab this image at home, like zoom in which you're seeing.
Tell you fucking I'm rather glad the fucking Americans got it first in the fucking Nazis, huh? Jacob thinks that the 200 bits, I think the enhancement is based on how our eyes depict colour, not how they actually are. It's weird. It's no weird. No politics, please.
Individual clusters of
Horse
stars
chops, Castolo, J. Weir.
up just
Thanks for the subs,
like
thanks again.
popcorn. And then we also see in the background of this image, kind of littered like jewels all over the back of the image are these faint
I need to know what I'm looking at.
galaxies. Now, that was what we built the telescope to do.
By the way, I know she's fucking explaining. I know she's fucking telling us if I just bloody listened and actually watched the fucking thing. You're looking at something that was around 4.6 billion years ago. Right, see that? That was around 4.6 billion years ago, everybody. See that? You know, because how long it takes a light to get here. We've been fucking here. Right, see, look, I've said it before. I don't give a fuck about stuff billions of years ago that are just fucking balls of gas. This right here, yous right there, are better than all that shite. That just sits there being hot and giving out light and all that pish. It isn't us. It isn't us. If these things are there could look at us, they would be an amazement at this brain, but they can't because they're no brains. They're no brains. The amount of fucking money that fucking telescope cost us, wouldn't it be better to use that money instead of using a telescope, but use it for a microscope and put it in the brain and go, what's happening in there? Just get a microscope and put it in the head and go, what's happening there? Poke it around. Just poke it around in there until the answers are found. We don't need to give a fuck about space if we stick ourselves in the Matrix. Am I right? The Eternal, thanks to 200 bits. The redder splotches are the galaxies from 4 billion years ago. They are so far away, the light has redshifted. The whiter stuff is closer, and the super bright spiky ones are stars in our galaxy between us and the far away stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, actual scientists in chat. I used to care. Right? I'm sort of pretending when I go like, oh, who gives a fuck about space? It's all fascinating and amazing, all that. But I do sometimes think to myself, as the years go on and I just see things, it's still shite after 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. How long are we going to go on without mastering the brain? Absolutely mastering the brain. Knowing everything about it. If we know what to do with that, we've got everything. It's like when I'm playing a survival game. I could go and get that stuff and get, but see if we've got everything here, the means to make the water and the means to make the food in a survival game I'm talking about, not about Earth. We don't need to stress out anymore. We've got everything. We've got everything. Once we've got that sorted out, then maybe we can do some other things. But if we have that, if we can have everything, we just don't need it anymore. The struggle is over, finally. Finally. God hates this one trick exactly. Until an asteroid hits Earth. Fuck, it's only dying. You're alive and then you're dead. And remember, if an astronaut, see by the time an asteroid comes, not an astronaut, we could somehow put our fucking brains into machines and computers, all this sort of Black Mirror sort of stuff, and we can put ourselves in a destruction-proof, indestructible, computer sort of thing, solar powered, and just blast us into fucking space. Blast us into space. We don't need a fucking planet. We don't need life. We don't need it. Mo, thanks for 200 bits. Can you recommend me a song? Lost in the Silver Box by Hardfloor. Into space. Aye, so that, just to... Well, I can put it here, I suppose, but... get it the fuck away from Earth. Stick it in the moon or something. Something. Yes, it will turn bad. Everything goes bad eventually. The thing is, see if you do some sort of digital consciousness thing, you just know it'll go bad, and you will be praying, you'll be hoping that you could just die. The good old days when you could fucking die, when you died. Please, I don't want to live like you can't stop fucking living. Imagine that. Imagine you could never stop living. Imagine. 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 years, 100,000 years, a million. I'm fucking bored. I'm bored. But the good thing is you could wipe your memory and do it all over again. You're like, oh God, I wish I could play Subnautica again for the first time. Something like that. Wipe your fucking memory. Just wipe it, start again. Constantly reliving. What's your take on life on other planets? Do you think there's aliens? There probably is. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. It's just, I really am never stop being amazed at how amazing things are here on Earth. Sorry for being a downer, that I love this planet, and I love life, and I love life in general, the concept of life. I apologise if that makes me a downer. Rabia Dafty, thanks for sub. Almost took an interest in science there. Thanks for bringing me back down to earth, big man. This is science that I'm fucking talking about. This is the science of fucking welding ships together and put them out to fucking sea. Right, come on.